with that.
Yeah, those
Um,
AMD processors are really good now. I think I got when I had that system crash, I had to buy a new one. I bought the one of the 9000 Intel i7s, but yeah, those Ryzen's are pretty good, or Ryzen, whatever however it's
yeah,
pronounced. Yeah, it used to, for a couple of years there, AMD was like really kind of slim pickings, but
yeah,
they've come into their own recently. And those video cards, yeah, if they're available, that'd be beats having nothing available.
yeah, for sure.
All right, I have mouse working. That's awesome.
Oh,
No
awesome.
more gamepad. That was hell.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was like trying to like turn left to right, and it was like taking forever. I'm like, oh my god.
Why can't I get it? There we go. That's weird.
Oh, that's my grenade is F. Oops.
Back to keyboard and mouse.
I always forget my key bindings.
Yeah,
So what is my melee then?
melee for me, I think is
I think I changed it though. Yeah, it's
for me it's Q. Oh
okay.
shit.
Not my bad grenade. See, I'm gonna chill over here, or let's kill some stuff, and then once a lull, I'll do my key bindings.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, I'm dead.
All right, I'll chill over here. Or I have to kill these guys, don't I?
Yeah, either that or like backtrack a bit.
Okay.
But yeah, so I went and I was running the Borderlands 3 um, benchmark tool.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
wanted to see
damn! I
what
just
kind of
fell.
nice.
Hole in the ground.
I wanted to see like what kind of like settings I get with the new GPU, and um, it's actually not bad. Like like before, I was having to run them essentially like low to very low, depending on what was going on the screen. Um, and but now I was able to like actually run on like low to medium and get like a good solid 60 FPS.
Yeah, when you're
So
playing FPS, you gotta have a good frame rate. If that's dropping, it's good. Yeah, terrible to play an FPS at low frame rate.
yeah,
Yeah, the 1650. I'm not familiar with that at all, really. Because that's in the 1000 series. That must have been. Yeah, I have no. I gotta look into that. Yeah,
yeah.
I
It
have
was
a.
one of those things. It was like it's available. Like they had it for a decent price. Why the hell not? Like it's an upgrade over my 760.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So although it's funny, so I went to there's a like a user benchmarking. You want to do your keyboards or?
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Um, so I did um, so I went to like like a user like benchmarking service.
Mm-hmm.
Where people could, like people can upload their benchmarks of different cards, and I compared it, and it was like in every category like this card is like better, 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 and it got to like Minecraft, and like Minecraft is like 8% better on my old card. It's like, well, there's a reason to keep it.
You gotta swap it out when you're playing Minecraft.
Yeah,
Do a
yeah.
hot swap.
But yeah, so I was doing this. I was doing the benchmarking, through the Borderlands benchmark. Um, that's a weird glitch. And I was like, oh, I should have done the benchmarking with my old card. I want to see what kind of improvements I got. So
Mm-hmm.
I swapped the card back, and then Borderlands 3 wouldn't launch. It's like, hey, like your libraries are wrong now, and it's like, fuck, whatever. Like, so I just gave up and said it's better.
Yeah. All right, I think I'm good.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm curious if I can turn on my FPS. I'm curious what I'm getting now.
Yeah, if
Video.
you're running NVIDIA GeForce Experience, I just always have the FPS up in the up in mine in the lower left corner. Yeah, I'm rocking 145 frames per second since
Mine
there's
is
no
not.
action going on.
Oh, Alt. That's what I had to do.
I remember we used to have fraps to get frame rates.
Oh yeah. Yeah, whatever. It's not working at the moment. Whatever.
If you, I think control, or no, it's Alt A, or maybe I changed
Okay.
that.
It's
Do you
like
do
whenever I
GeForce
board my
Experience?
boards. Yeah, I have GeForce Experience. It says Alt Z for me.
Yeah, Alt Z. I do. Alt Z is a different one for. Yeah, I have that as already in the key binding in the game. So I think I changed to
Yeah,
Alt A.
whatever. I'll deal with it later. Oh god, I'm there. It is. I was stuck. Hold on, what's going on?
Yeah, we
Oh, I'm
get
having
between these zones and stuff. It's
weird,
like,
weird netcode going on. Like it's uh, what the fuck? That was weird. Like my mouse is coming back up. I don't know.
do one quick change. I need tab as my switch weapons.
Oh yeah.
My,
Cortana to Fire Team Zulu. I read you. Fire Team Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position. We're on our way. Roger that. Make it quick.
okay. See, I'm trying to change my key bindings every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I think I found the right combination. Hopefully.
Nice. I remember one of these had a shit. One of these had a like we opened up with like 2 or 3 like invisible elites. I think. I can't remember if it was the first one or the second one.
I thought I saw one downstairs, but I think it was a grunt instead. There was an elite I saw, and then I saw also a invisible, what I thought was invisible elite, but it actually wasn't. Let me just melee this guy down. There we go. So I'm on the lower level, pushing down here. There's a couple grunts, and then a what are the guys that have the shields called? What are those guys?
Jackals.
Jackals, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a sword guy.
Oh, do we?
Yeah. He's
Oh,
on the
shit.
upper level.
He just killed me.
Did you just
So.
beat him?
Yeah. I was trying to take out the turret that was trying to destroy my shields.
Yeah, I'm running back to the entrance. There we go.
Did you take care of the sword guy?
I don't think I did. No. Well, yeah, no, I did. I thought I just heard him. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
All right, just in time. Coming back up.
Damn, my pistol's gone. Well, whatever.
There's a needler over here.
Yeah. I was never a big fan of the Needler.
It's just it's like a joke. And didn't that get like improved a little bit in Halo 2? I remember. Like
Yeah, I
was
think
actually
in
feasible.
Halo 2 it became much better, but
Yeah. I think I remember that. Ooh,
Oh,
invisible.
shit.
Like I said, if you want
Oh,
some of those
alright.
parts I had in my old build, just to test them out and see if they still work. Like, I mean, might as well try. You know, I'm not going to use them at all.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Be worth a shot.
Yeah, maybe. I forgot what you had, but
Yeah, I could give you this. I'll like give you like the link on, you know, the new egg link or something, just to you can see what it is. It's a ASUS motherboard. Actually, I have the box still. It was like ROG, so Maximus 9, or I forget what the number was, but it was a really good mother. It's a high end motherboard, not like, you know, top, but it's got all the features that those higher end motherboards have.
yeah.
But like I say, it might have had an issue that caused what it had. I don't think it was a hardware issue, but it was really was like that Windows update. I think that people have been talking. It keeps happening. Like every time there's an update, they're like, yeah, it bricked my hardware, and I think it just did that. It just completely destroyed my hard drive, and it's not even accessible anymore at all. It doesn't even power on. Like if I plug it in, don't even have a power on sound. You know, it doesn't even spin up at all.
That's ridiculous.
It got fried, and it's like, oh, thanks. And my DVD drive, same thing. And then yeah, it was 2 hard drives and my DVD drive, which
That's
I
ridiculous.
had 2 4-terabyte hard drives. And they're like, oh yeah, one goes bad, I'll have the other one. But then in this
Yeah,
case,
yeah.
they both got
That's-
screwed.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what Windows has become.
yeah.
Make sure you update days after it happens, so you know actually what it's doing. And
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean that's essentially what I've started doing is just like for Linux and for like phones and that kind of stuff. It's just like if I see an update, I wait.
Yep.
It's like give it a couple days or something, and
it's too much risk.
yeah.
This way, okay.
Something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
I go. The other game I've been playing a little bit recently is it's called Super Mega Baseball, and I got it back on like when I had my Xbox. When I just got that to watch Blu-rays and stuff, it was like I think it was free actually. It was Super Mega Baseball 2.
Okay.
It's kind of like a cartoony baseball game. Like the kid, you know, it's not realistic looking at all, but it's a pretty fun
Yeah.
game. It's got some cool features, and actually it plays pretty well. There's like franchise mode and stuff that I've been getting into, and it's just kind of a fun little time waster baseball game.
That's
But
cool.
It actually has some pretty good depth to it. It's got a good there's like a Discord that people post on. It's got multiplayer online, but I played it a couple times and it's like, yeah, I'll just play single player. I got
Nice.
it's pretty good on multiplayer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of cartoony. I like that aspect of it. It's like and then you can like create your team and you can
this part, I forgot about
totally
this.
customize everything. Take these turrets on the left.
Oh, there's a banshee out here. Is it dead?
Oh, I threw a grenade. It might be.
Yeah, it's dead. That
Oh,
sucks. Yeah, the Zach and I have been playing a game called Deep Rock Galactic, which has been pretty fun. So essentially, you play space dwarves,
Oh, nice.
and the idea is that you're essentially mining, right?
Uh-huh.
So the yeah, this guy. Oh. So it's basically like you get tasked to go like mine stuff. So like there's
Oh,
Yep.
shoot, right in my face.
and sometimes you like have to build pipelines to like extract minerals and like other like they have different tasks essentially. But it's actually pretty fun, and yeah, it's a kind of interesting game.
It's more like a resource management type game.
Well, no, so it's an FPS, but you're
Okay.
but you're essentially but yeah, basically you're going through and trying to like make trying to collect resource permissions. So like each mission has its own little like different thing. You know, sometimes it's you're going through and collecting like a certain number of a mineral versus you know, a certain number of like one type of mineral, or like you're building pipelines up, or and have to defend it, or you know whatever. There's essentially a whole set of different stuff.
Okay.
But it's pretty fun. You know, you level up, you can like unlock more perks, get better equipment, take on harder missions. Really, I drove over this guy. Oh, damn tank. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I got the rocket launcher here.
Oh, but the thing I forgot to tell you is about it is that so as you're doing all this, you have to take out you have to defend yourself against like alien things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like these little like spider alien things are trying to eat you and stop you from doing your job, and you have to survive while doing stuff. It's kind of fun.
Nice. What's it called again?
Deep Rock Galactic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, on the Epic Game Store, they put one of the new like Star Wars Battlefront 2, I guess. I thought it was like the old one that my brother played a lot and always looked fun. I never really got into it. I was like, oh, I'll download this, but it's the newer one, 90 gigabyte download size. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's pretty big. I think Zach's been playing that. Yeah, 90 gigabytes is pretty damn big.
I got the
I
room
need to,
where I could, but it's like if I do that, then I have less.
I definitely don't have the room. Like if I had like, I'm essentially almost limited to like one of those games with like smaller stuff. Like it's just not happening.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
the SSDs, especially those M.2 drives, they've been really reasonably priced now. So those have gone down a lot.
The problem is like my motherboard predates M.2
Yeah.
SSD.
Yeah.
So I
That's-
can't.
yeah, the one
I can't run them.
that you could possibly have from me that has an M.2. I think it actually has 2 available slots, but there's in the manual. Basically, it's like if you do install 2, you lose one of the
SATA drives or
ports.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which I
okay.
didn't realize that for a while. I had a bunch of I would just load up hard drives, and I was like, oh, I'll just keep adding those bad boys in there, and I realized, oh, this one's not working. What's happening? And I kept swapping it out, and I finally realized, oh, it's because I have that M.2. I think even if you have one M.2 drive in, it takes up one of the SATAs. I think
That's
was the
weird.
thing. So,
It might be like an old thing. I think new stuff
Yeah.
should be better, but
Definitely, yeah. They probably made changes to it, but yeah, those have gone down in price. They're pretty reasonable.
yeah.
Even like a full 1 terabyte, and they have probably 2 terabyte ones.
I mean, I think for Prime Day, whatever it was, or maybe it was one of the Black Friday sales. I picked up a 500. No, I picked up a terabyte one for like $120,
Yeah.
and it's like that's ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
it's insane what memories become. Is it this way? I
And
don't
they're so much
remember.
more reliable too. It's like
Yeah.
the point where it's going to be like, okay, they're just as good as disk drives, and they're going to be so much more reliable. You hardly ever have problems with it. Yeah, it has a finite number of writes, but it's so much it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I remember there was a couple different there's a couple different longevity tests on some of those, but it might not have been the M.2. It might have just been on some of the standard Samsung SSDs.
Mhm.
I mean, and it was insane. Like the Samsung 840 Evo, I think, or it might have been an older one. I think the one I did was fairly old. It way outlasted their test, and was still going on. For like a while, for however many however many petabytes of data they were going through. It was
exactly.
insane.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is at that point you run the risk of starting to have corruption, but yeah, it's like the stuff's like crazy reliable still.
There we go. Got 2 hunters coming up here from below.
Yep, got him. Oh, I'm dead.
We got a tank up there. That's what's killing us.
Well, I think that one was a fuel rod gun to the face. I want to get another ghost though.
I don't know if we go, or can I go up there? Is that a thing? No, I can't.
Probably not.
Let's keep lobbing shells. Okay, there we go. Got him.
I think all the ghosts are dead.
This is like the most inaccurate machine gun ever. It's like,
Yeah.
let me just fire in every single direction possible. Alright. Open sesame.
Hunters on the far side.
Gotcha. Head of this bridge over here to the left when we came in. Clean the bridge. Try not to fall off the side of the bridge.
Yeah. Alright, well, I did fuck all. There was a sniper rifle I should be able to pick up, but it didn't.
I like how I can still control the tank. If I press leave, I'm like exiting out, the hatch is up, I'm jumping out. I can still like steer it.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Like eventually it stops, but I'm clearly way out of the driver control.
Yeah, right.
Definitely hands off the steering wheel at that point, or the whatever it's called. Yeah, Micro Center is awesome. They got a lot of really good stuff, and buying those components that way can save you a lot of money. They do a lot of good bundle deals and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Newegg used to do that a lot. I remember you could bundle and get like combos and stuff like that from Newegg. I'm not sure they do that much anymore.
Yeah, I was looking around a little bit. They did have like I could have done with the 3000 series Ryzen if I wanted to like pick one up today, but I was like, if I'm gonna go spend the money, I might as well like wait for the 5000 series and get back in stock.
Yeah, I think processors in general have been, I mean, yeah, they put more cores in. They got really the frequencies haven't changed that much. Like, I mean, people are still rocking like i5 2500Ks from like 2010, 2011 maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you can still game with those. It's definitely a step down in a lot of ways, but it's still doable.
Yeah, yeah. I'm on. I know I'm on i7. It's whatever the one everyone wants. Is like the unlocked one that you can overclock.
Yeah, that's just K. Yeah, they have K.
Yeah, it's like
at
the 97,000K or whatever it was.
That's what I have.
I mean, mine's like from 8 years ago though. It's an
Okay, it's
old
probably
generation.
yeah, probably
I don't-
37.
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was. Like what the it's like South Lake or something like that, North Lake,
Yeah.
whatever the hell.
Yeah. Yeah, Sky Lake, Coffee Lake. All
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called, but it's yeah, I bought it.
I remember
Yeah,
one of them.
2013.
I think you have to have at least maybe an 8000 series to like watch Netflix or something. I remember that was like a big news article. They're like, yeah, you have to have a Coffee Lake, I think was that generation, to like view Netflix or something. It was like, wait,
Really?
maybe they did away with that. I'm not sure if that persisted, but that was like,
Well, I mean, there's I mean, there's definitely problems with the older processors. Like the stuff that should be fixed with Coffee Lake and all that kind of stuff. Like the whole Spectre thing was a big problem. But yeah, I don't know. Did you die?
yeah. I
Yeah.
was sitting in the tank, not moving.
Gotcha.
I'm up.
I was like, wait a second, why'd you get out of the tank? So yeah, I mean, maybe it was related to that. I mean, there's definitely been some issues with, some particularly with Intel. They've had some dumb stuff.
Think about all the security stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been a shit show. All those back doors and stuff and vulnerabilities. Yeah, it's been definitely not good PR.
Yeah, for sure.
That's where I don't know. I could have gone. I think I still kept my same motherboard. That's why I didn't go with an AMD. I was really thinking about going with one of the Ryzen, but I just didn't want to change my motherboard, which I ended up actually getting a new motherboard the second, because I realized that it didn't fix it when I got the new CPU. I think I got new CPU and new RAM the first time. Oh, let's see if this works, and then it didn't.
I gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm still an Intel user against my
Yeah,
will.
I think. I mean, I have to look in the if the chipset's still good. I mean, but at this point, it's not even worth holding on the motherboard. Like, it doesn't have Wi-Fi, it doesn't have M.2. Like, it's just not worth it. Like, and plus, actually, for a long time, I had like some like fairly large BIOS problems where like every time I booted up, I had to like boot into the BIOS to then like reboot it. I didn't have to change anything. I just had to reboot it from the BIOS, and then it booted fine.
Yeah.
It was really
That
annoying.
sucks.
And then it just randomly fixed itself one day, and it's like, okay, cool.
I think my old motherboard, I had some pretty extensive boot times. It would take like
Oh, yeah.
about a minute and a half to boot, and now it's down to like maybe 24 seconds. I think there's this
Wow.
it's called Glary Utilities. I use that to like just remove program. It's a kind of like a, it's not like an antivirus, anti-malware thing, but it has I think if you pay for it, it has that stuff. But anyway, it shows like your boot time. So
I gotcha.
it's and it compares you to other people. So it's like, oh, your boot time is 24 seconds. That's within the top 70%. It's like, all right.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's right. We gotta get off. No tank. Oh no. Get behind this rock over here. Invisible wall, that's nice. It's like I try to go around the tree and it's not letting me.
Nice.
The shooter I remember had the worst invisible walls was original Ghost Recon. It would have
Oh, yeah?
the terrain was very very blocky, very very what do you call it? Very geometric. Yeah, the
polygonal or whatever.
yeah, it was just like, I mean, and then you would like be on like the side of a cliff, and you just would be blocked from going somewhere because it was just, oh, it's too big of an angle, I guess. Ghosts. That's right. I do. Wait. Oh, you got the launch. Good.
For now, until I die.
Okay, I got this guy. Should maybe no. There you go.
He's dead now.
Kill.
Where's that banshee at? Nope, bastard.
Look at this turn here. Turret. There we go. I got a couple hits on him. There we go. No. I think I got about 3 or 4 hits on him.
I was hoping to get out the pilot, but I think I'm about to go back inside.
There we go. I'm right behind you. Picked up a what's it called? The what the elites carry? That plasma
Rifle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I kill that red guy with the grenade? Oh, nope. There we go. I guess I forgot it was there.
Get the guy on top.
Alright. Yeah, I finished that teardown game. At least with what's available now.
Oh yeah, it has like different scenarios you go through and then.
Yeah, so
Nice.
yeah. Oh god, I walked right into Elite. But yeah, it's pretty fun. It's definitely it's a good time.
Nice.
The it just kind of ends like there's this like one mission that like it ends on and oh shit. Now I'm dead. There's like one mission that it ends on and then it goes like, all right, thanks for playing. There'll be more missions later.
Yeah, because the
Okay.
price tag was pretty cheap. It's not like, is it still like in early release technically?
Yeah, it's early release still.
Okay, yeah.
So it was fun. It's fun like trying to figure out some of the stuff and it was a little puzzly in the beginning, like in terms of like it's kind of slow until you have to go try to execute. But then some of the last stuff they actually kind of ramped up the like the speed of it. Like there's like one mission where you have to like take out this guy's satellite network or something on his little island. And basically, like, there's no alarms. So, like, you have unlimited time once you start doing it, unlike previous missions. But in this mission though, that once it starts happening, then like basically they start sending like a helicopter after you, and then they start shooting at you, and you have to survive that.
I didn't know you had all that. I thought it was more like a chill game. You just kind of sit back and just knock
Well,
stuff down.
For the most part, it's pretty chill. But like for example, like the main gameplay basically is that there's like different kinds of alarms.
Okay.
Like sometimes there's an explosion. Like in the early, it's just like the early stuff is like in the first mission. There's like no alarms. It's just you go in and figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get missions where you have to do like an alarm where it's attached to like by a cable, and breaking the cable like triggers the alarm. And then it's like you have to figure out like how to get all the stuff like from across the map in that time.
I see.
And the so there's that. There's other ones where like it triggers an alarm if it explodes, things like that. So like, it's like an alarm on top of a propane tanks when in the mission is destroy the propane tanks.
Gotcha.
So it's like once it goes off, you have like a minute to complete the mission before you get caught.
Okay,
So
yeah, I had no idea about that.
Like that. So the idea is you like before you trigger the alarms, you have essentially unlimited time to go play around and like set things up.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go through and like move things around. You can destroy things. Like a lot of the early levels is you going through and like building your route. So it's like you're opening up. Yeah, it's like just like blowing up walls and like taking things apart to then like once you trigger one of the alarms, then have more time to essentially race through the level and get all the objectives.
Okay. Yeah, I just thought that was a straight up like sandbox experience game. I didn't really notice anything else about it. Cool.
They do have a sandbox mode too that you can just mess
I
around.
see. Okay. That's good. Yeah, it's good to have that extra challenge then. Oh. As they were throwing it back at us.
Yeah.
Oh
Damn it.
man.
Killed by my own grenade.
Throw a grenade in there. There we go. Oh damn. Oh.
That was my bad. That was my grenade too.
Yeah, I'll just try and call it grenades, I guess. Then that might be better to communicate that.
Yeah, it was when I threw. It just exploded right when you turn the corner. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll try to call it grenades too.
Oh, behind us. frag.
Grenade.
Just got my health back. I was down like 2 bars of health.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
This is where we had the hunters on the left side, or the right side.
Oh yeah, this one was a pain in the ass.
Good grenade.
Say good grenade.
Yeah, that was a good one. You got it.
Oh,
Blew him
nice.
right off the bridge.
that's what I'm aiming for. I wish I didn't lose that rocket launcher. I probably
Grenade
go pick
coming
him
our
up.
way.
Thank you.
Yeah, the plasma rifle.
Visible guys. It is funny how the grunts like lose their mind when they elite gets killed. So an elite going to the left. Great.
You can take his plasma.
You can have it if you want.
Okay, yeah, I was.
Oh, good.
Can I get it? Oh, there. Oh, he's got a needler. Well,
Sad.
I'll be a needler boy. Oh no, here's a plasma rifle. There we go.
There you go. Oh, here's a rocket launcher.
There you go.
There we go. Nice. Might just keep the plasma pistol for now.
That's right. There's a sword elite in here.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, I'll creep forward.
Maybe it's another one actually. Another hallway.
Maybe.
Same thing as this.
Damn it, ran out of grenades.
I got some more there. I'm gonna take a left here. Flank him.
All right.
Throw a grenade in there.
I'm up top. Just FYI. Oh, great.
Oh.
Sorry. Should have said something. I didn't realize you jumped down.
Yeah, I threw one in that corner too. Looks like we got them all, except for one. Yeah, oh, no, more over here. Oh, wow. Like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't remember where we need to go. I guess it's over here. There's the little arrow thing.
Get a plasma rifle up here.
It's more grenades. This one might be the one with the hunters.
Yep.
Damn. Yep, there they are. Might just have to make a run for it, I don't know. I'm trying to get up ahead and clear some enemies out.
Yeah, I guess we don't have to take them out actually, we just get to the next hallway. Got your back here. Squirmy guy.
Oh shit. Multiple guy. There's another plasma rifle here.
Okay.
So-
Oh,
Do you want it or? It's all yours. I think that's where we gave up last time, so. Maybe we're actually
Yeah,
near
it's
the
so
end.
much easier without having to use a gamepad.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I can actually hit shit.
Oh, I was like, what's happening? I was staying on top of you. Oh, fuck.
Got you too?
Yep.
Damn. Going right.
Yeah, I think this is right before right where we stopped last time. I remember like time before going down this tunnel. I think. Yeah. So.
Here's that guy.
Oh, never mind. Nice. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we stopped later on. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit further. We were
Yeah.
really close to the end, actually.
Were we?
I think so.
Oh shit! Invisible guy. Stucky. I'm gonna take his plasma rifle. Unless you need it.
No, I'm good. I'm at 39, so I'll get another one later in a bit.
Alright. Hunters.
Oh, there we go. Oh, no.
Rocket to the face generally solves problems.
I'm up again.
Well, that I'm glad I carried that. That was pretty handy.
Got a med pack over here if you need it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm at 1 bar.
I just got a full bar. Just gotta die.
I think with this pistol. Here, you can take this plasma rifle. Okay, take the pistol.
Thanks.
It's 62 or something.
Yep.
Great.
Yep, me too.
Resistance appears to be increasing. We must be close to the control center.
Okay, yeah, we were much further along than this.
This must be the control room.
Because I remember this section.
I think this is right where we got off, yeah.
Maybe, yeah, maybe you're right.
Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside.
Oh, I'm dead. Just a
Okay,
taste.
back.
What's this achievement? Collect 500 campaign or physical playlist medals. Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, a lot of achievements. Like every minute or two, you get an achievement. Like, oh, didn't know I got that.
Oh.
Cool.
Rocket went right over the Banshee.
Yeah, I'm just running.
Wraith down. Oh, you're like way over there, damn. Damn it. This missile is too slow.
Oh, that's right, hunters. Nice.
Not anymore. Oh, shit. Well, it's still one.
There we go.
Yeah, well, it's a rocket. That's alright. It's fairly quick.
Look at that spinny. You seeing this?
Yeah. Yeah,
Excellent
there's
physics.
one of that. There's one of those happening earlier in the level, and I was like, "What the fuck is that noise?"
It's the perpetually spinning needler.
Yep.
Deep Halo lore there.
Something was red, but what? Yeah, it's just you.
So is this music redone, like a remaster, or it's not remastered? It's like just like a new soundtrack, right?
Maybe. I don't know. It might have just been a remaster.
There's this dude that remastered like heavily, like it's entirely new. Like it has like the same melodies as this game from one of the first PC games I ever played, MechWarrior 2.
Oh,
And,
nice.
he just redid everything. It sounds so good. His name's like Timothy Seals. I can message it to you. It's a really, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
probably maybe 8 tracks or so. It's just incredible. Like I listen to it. It's just,
Yeah.
it's very it's got it's a great soundtrack feel to it, and the original one's really awesome for like 95, 96 when it came out. It's all like,
Yeah.
electronic based, and then
I think I played MechWarrior 2. I don't know. I think it was one of the few games I think I was actually able to play, or it was either that or it was one of the few games I ended up like PC games I ended up buying. I remember seeing like the box for it. It might have been MechWarrior 3, but being like, "Oh, this is so cool," and like getting home and like not being able to play it because my PC was terrible.
yeah, MechWarrior 2, man, that was one of the first. Like I played Chuck Yeager's Air Combat. It was a flight simulator. I played that when I was like 5 years old, and then
Yeah.
my dad had Civilization 2. I'd play that sometimes, and then yeah, MechWarrior 2 was my cousin had it on his Mac. It like came with the computer that they got, a new Mac.
Okay.
And so I was playing over there, and then we were at like it might be like Electronics Boutique or something, like in the mall. This is when I lived in Minnesota, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get this game, Dad. And he got it for me. I was like, just so
nice.
excited. It was a cool game, you know. You just drive around in a big mech, shooting lasers
Yeah.
and stuff, and you're just like, yeah, this is pretty neat. You know, as a like 6 or 7 year old kid, you're just like, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Giant walking death machine. Yeah, that's what I drive.
Yeah. Right.
But the game was just it had a lot of customizability that I really didn't grasp when I was that age. It's like
Right.
you had like heat sinks. I think I would actually just play with heat sinks disabled. I think there was like a cheat code I always typed in. You just fire as much as you wanted. But if you actually play the game, you had to kind of limit your use of lasers and stuff. Otherwise, you'd overheat and then shut down. So I had no time for that when I was a kid. I was like, yeah, I'm just
Oh, of
trying
course
to shoot
not, yeah.
stuff.
Going to need the firepower.
No realism for me, please. I'm driving.
Yeah.
I'm in the 31st century here, just to begin with.
Right. Yeah. You can't. Can't have that. Fucking hunters. All right, we get the rocket.
But it's definitely one of those things where like the soundtrack, I still have such a good memory of that because just music and sound just sticks with you for years and years after. And then just the way this guy redid it, it's just incredible.
Yeah. Send it to me. I'll be interested in checking it out.
Like when I'm streaming Warcraft, my raids and stuff, like I used to just play this random music on there, but then when I put it on YouTube, it would of course get like flagged for you're using copyrighted music. So my trick for that is I just use video game soundtracks. I'll play that Timothy Seals Mech Warrior 2 revision. I think it's like re-envisioned is what it's called, not remastered,
Okay.
re-envisioned. And then I'll play that, and then I do the Max Payne 3 soundtrack, and
Nice.
then what's the third one? It's like a 3-hour time frame, so it's all. Oh, it's the No Man's Sky soundtrack. I like that too. So that's
Yeah,
kinda
that's actually what
my-
I haven't played.
And my brother got that game when it came out. He loved it, but I played that for half an hour. I was like, yeah, this isn't my thing. I'm gonna return this. I think it had all
Yeah.
those bugs and stuff at the beginning too. I think I didn't play it right at the beginning. I didn't do like the launch.
Fucking physics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was excited to play it. Seeing the game, it looked really interesting.
It was
but-
really hyped up. You got so many different plants you can go to, and there's blowing smoke up everybody's ass with that. And
Oh, yeah.
it's actually not that. I think they complained about people couldn't find each other in the multiplayer, right?
Right.
You're like,
Oh, I remember
we're
that.
in the same exact planet. We actually found each other because they were saying like it's such a big universe, you couldn't possibly find like another person. Like,
Yeah,
they're
dude,
doing
okay,
it all.
dude.
It's like, yeah, they're so full of themselves. And it's like, because it really like I've had like when I was in high school in that in like computer science class, I was like, if I had to make like a game, it would be like basically just a simulation of the world. It would be like Civilization, but with real-time stuff, and you could just do whatever you wanted to. If you wanted to be like a farmer, you could farm. If you wanted to be a soldier, you could do that. But you'd have to have so many different engines to run that. You'd have different.
Oh, yeah.
It'd just be a completely colossal effort.
It'd be massive.
But Flight Simulator that just now they have, that's kind of just a huge overhaul for having the entire world available. And it just has it all. You're downloading it as you go. It's
That's
just
cool.
constantly updating. Like, have you read about that at all, or learned about Flight Sim?
No, I haven't.
It's the entire world is there. So basically, they use since it's Microsoft, they use Bing Maps.
Of course.
You have basically just it's photorealistic. And when you get really
Interesting.
close, it's not too great. But when you're flying
Right.
10,000 feet up in the air, it looks phenomenal. And you can go anywhere in the world. And as you're going, it just keeps updating your terrain around you, and there's weather effects and stuff. So it's pretty fantastic. And that's kind of a step in that direction of where I had that vision of that game. It's like one day we might have the ability to do that. And this is kind of the next logical step forward. with
That's
that.
cool.
And some good tech. Yeah, if you want to just look up Flight Simulator Developer Diary, I think they had a really good series on that. I think someone did some group did a documentary that's like half an hour long about the development process for Flight Simulator. It's pretty neat, and just how they did all the stuff with achieving the programming and everything for the game and everything.
Wonders.
They have probably 5 or 6 developers that worked in that game. You had there's the navigation component. There was one developer just for that aspect, and then you had the whole mapping thing. That was another thing. So it was a big project.
Yeah.
And, most of it had been done for years and years, but then it got, of course, released during the pandemic time, and I guess the finalizing stuff, they had to do stuff like all remotely and everything. But
Yeah. That's cool. Damn it, out of rockets now.
it's definitely one of those where it's not maybe everything that you hoped it'd be, but it's still a very, very big effort for a game, and they did a pretty good job. But even with launch time, they didn't have a big bunch of just crazy bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
There were definitely some, but it wasn't ridiculous. It crashes a couple times, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
I had a crash the other day because what I was doing is I get my flight log up by I'm not gonna sit there for 7 hours flying an airplane, right? It's kind of ridiculous. So I would have it set on like autopilot basically, and I would just start the flight. You can set your cruise altitude and everything, and then are you waiting for me to kill these guys? Oh, there you are.
There you are.
But I'll set an autopilot, have it just running on my computer for that, 6 hours there. So I'll take off, just let it run, and then I'll land, when it gets to that point. And it's like, oh, you 6 hours more in your flight log, when really it's just all autopilot.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I think I flew from Los Angeles to Miami, Florida, and it took like probably maybe 6 hours.
Oh wow, damn.
It's all real time, and
Yeah.
it's just neat because you can go anywhere in the world, and it's just no other game you can do that really. It's just a photorealistic, one-to-one model of the world.
Huh. Yeah, that's cool.
Covenant forces in the vicinity have been eliminated. Let's move on to.
Yeah, so I found this. I'm sure you've seen it, but it's on YouTube. I've seen the Screen Rant pitch meeting.
I
seen
not
those?
actually no.
It's actually really funny. I'll send you a link. Like he essentially it's the same guy playing both roles. So there's the writer and there's the movie producer. And basically like the guy is pitching the movie.
Uh-huh.
But basically they're talking about like all the stuff. So like in Jurassic Park, like so the Jurassic Park one. So there's also a lot of spoilers in these, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I've seen Jurassic Park.
well, that's why I figured it's so safe. But the they go to do the Jurassic Park one, and anyway, so he builds it up, and he's like, yeah, so they had an employee die. It's like, oh, that doesn't sound safe. It's like, yeah, not at all. It's like, so they bring in a paleontologist and a botanist and all this kind of stuff, and it's like, oh, okay, they seem right to get the park safe. It's like, yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, and he brings his 2 grandchildren. It's like, oh, he brought his 2 grandchildren to the place where they said an employee died and they're worried about it's park safe. It's like yeah. It's like, oh yeah, okay, cool. like it's just like there's no there's never no. It's always just like
Something else.
it's always this ridiculous stuff of like they start talking about something like he might like the producer might start asking questions and the guy's like, yeah, you can just get off the back about this. This would be great. It's like, okay. Just moves on.
Watch
send
the
you a
Jurassic
link.
Park one. I found the Jurassic Park one. And there's one on the Matrix as well. I'll watch those.
Yeah. I mean, they have a bunch. They have all the Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
I really have you seen Tenet?
No, I didn't catch that.
That one was funny, but it's that one's got a lot of spoilers.
They're afraid.
Like the video was funny, not the movie.
Yeah.
Um,
Stop the captain.
yeah,
The weapons cache he's looking for. It's not really. We can't let him get inside.
it's a pretty funny series.
There's no time. Get out of here. Find keys. Stop him before it's too late.
I thought Cortana was blue. Why is she green?
Was it green for me?
I'm doing the classic, the original. You
Oh,
doing the up-to-date
Come
one?
on. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, this is probably where I have to stop for the night.
All right, man.
Right.
Yeah.
We got West Wing queued up.
Oh, nice.